How newspapers, use sensationalism, which is a lie and an entertainment medium to swing and prove a point. This is concerning the Melchior robbery. Now, these are actually legit newspapers. This was the morning, and this is all LA, Los Angeles. Four gunmen barred and robbed Melchior of $100,000. Now, later on that day, in the Examiner, Lawrence Melchior, $125,000 holdup. Ready? This is on the same day. The Citizen News, Melchior robbers get $139,771. Right? Three gunmen robbed and barred Melchior of $250,000.
That's pretty telling.
60 years ago. And the point is, I'm at home doing some work marginally here and there. But you look at it, and it's really telling in today's day and age that each network continues to, especially on the left, continues to exaggerate the story a little more to get above the next one until and the end up to that was the actual robbery wound up being, by the latest edition of the paper that day, $250,000. And when they solved it, it was 90 grand.
Wow.
So it's a lot like the Mueller probe and the impeachment, and
It's like a game of telephone.
Yes, exactly.
And chicken.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I am devouring Susan Zucconi's.
I ate my whole thing.
There's only the water and vinegar left in there, and I'm going to drink it. That's how good it is.
No, it was.
You want a shot of my coleslaw juice?
No.
Okay.
I'm good
wonderful.
with my own coleslaw.
Any
juice.
mistakes I made today?
There was one you made relatively earlier, but it was fairly minor. In fact, I wasn't even able to write it down, and then we moved on to something else. So actually, you did okay. I am looking forward to the lunch that you are going to be purchasing me today. If you want to hold it for tomorrow, we can.
What?
Well, you'll recall we made a bet 24 hours ago that Councilman Joe Borelli would break 20% in the public advocates race, and he has indeed broken 20% of the vote. He did.
No. At the start of this show, the most widely reported numbers from the New York Times were that he was at precisely 20%.
New York Times. Come on. You're going to believe that?
The rag of record.
Well, that's 20%.
Right. He's not over it. I said, I think he's going to get 20%, and you said, no, he's going to get higher.
No, you said under 20%.
I said 20.
And the other thing I'll point out, he said under 20. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. So I'll look for. We'll go to Forlini's if you want, or we can go to Trinity
What were
Place.
the final numbers? Let's talk about the incumbent councilman.
No, the incumbent public advocate.
No, the incumbent councilman.
No,
He's
incumbent
the
public
councilman
advocate
right now.
Right, but he's running for
How
public
did he
advocate.
do in this citywide race?
He got in excess of 20% of the vote.
What was the actual number? You're on Newsman.
Hang on,
I don't want a generic. I want to know what the numbers are. Let's get down to this. Is the What's the Facts segment, Frank.
Right. Okay. Well, so
what was Joe Borelli, New York City councilman's total vote tally in a percentage in the citywide public advocate
according to the
race?
New York Times, it was 20%.
Thank you. So I won the bet, and
no, you said under 20.
Once again, let me reiterate: I've won the bet. He didn't break 20. We'll go back to the videotape. I hate doing it because the audience is so amused when he corrects me. But every so often, I got to just keep him in line a smidge, a skosh, and go back and prove that once in a while, even the mightiest of mighty, like Frank Morano, do make a mistake here and there.
That's true. Now,
there was no mistake bringing on this coleslaw, lady. I can tell you that because that was delicious.
That's for sure.
I put the coleslaw in the tequila, and it's wonderful.
And put the lime in the coconut.
I put the lime in the coconut. And we're going to put the thirstiest Thursday show you ever seen on for you tomorrow, right here on Liquid Lunch. Same bat time, same bat channel.